monster cage fighter pitch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Har Har Podcast.
And on
I'm your host, DorkyDev. Today, I'm joined by a special guest, Gilly. Freaking Alex is back, and Toarn. It was just happened to be here. I don't know.
Wow, man. What the fuck, dude?
We picked this up along the way, you know.
we got Gilly and freaking Alex, and then Toarn we just found on the side of the road, and we just kind of like had, room.
It was on the way.
So, I mean, we didn't have anyone else, so.
I didn't want to say it. You said it.
I'll remember this.
Okay, listen here. You guys shat on me last night for apparently leaving during your Overwatch League talk. When you leave this podcast at least twice to get more goddamn booze.
For the record, that was all Caver. I had nothing
Caver
to
does
do.
the same thing. Phoenix, Frankie, good old Frankie, thank you for the resub. And I will not stop talking, you fucking prick.
Hold on, I need to see what's going on.
I need to get the
Thank
chat
you,
going on
Frankie.
here.
Thank you.
Hold on, shut the fuck up! Don't say anything until I get there. Hold on, pop. What the pop out? Okay. All right. Okay, what are you saying?
He's just saying that I shouldn't talk to Toarn like that when Toarn talks like that all the time to everyone else. So, it's only fair.
I mean,
I don't know why Frankie defends you so much, though. I don't get your guys' friendship at this point.
because they suck each other's dicks, and it's
I
good.
was about to say, because
good.
it's not a friendship, it's a romance. Have you not figured that out?
No, it's friends with
Sounds like
benefits.
a mutual transaction more than anything. But all right.
So how's everyone's week been?
No, not too shabby. A lot of work here and there.
It's good.
But yeah, what's going on, Toarn? Tell us about your week.
So I was actually telling Dev about this earlier, but in my professional life, my satellites are getting launched next week, which I'm super excited about because I've been working on them for like 2 years.
Nice.
So
Pretty
we
rad.
finally get to stick them to a bomb and hope they don't explode. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Fair.
But that's been my week, just getting ready for the launch next week.
That's cool. I have stuff going on at work that's, big changes, stuff like that. So we're just prepping for all
apparently-
that.
There's a love triangle.
Yeah, in chat, there's
Ensuing.
now a love triangle, so.
Just like there's a
Is it
fucking
bizarre?
love fucking circle.
Yeah,
With
your
Trey.
relationship with Trey and Twitch is weird.
How?
Because everyone wants Trey.
Trey, and I'm like, what the fuck? Back off. Back off.
What's going on? I need a backstory behind this. What's going on here?
So Alex's boyfriend, I almost said girlfriend out of habit because I don't. Because it's funny, because it's pretty much it's So8 from Har Har HQ. It's Shadow BF, a good friend of ours. Is Blue in on that race?
Yes.
Blue.
Yes, he is.
It's
Frankie.
Frankie.
It's
Everyone is
everybody.
after Trey for some reason, and it's hilarious because I just sit back here and just instigate the shit sometimes because Trey will enter a game with someone, and Alex will be there, and all of a sudden everyone's like, "Hey Trey, how's it going? How's it going, Trey?" And you just see Alex. You don't see Alex, but you hear Alex do.
I heard her.
And it's hilarious.
Wow, I see how it is, Frankie.
Well, I mean, Frankie does have Toarn now, so he's moved on, obviously. You just gotta hope the rest of them move on at this point.
To bigger and better things.
I gotta meet
Actually,
this guy.
I can't. Is it the
I don't know who
re-
the straight person is. Maybe he's amazing. I have no idea.
Is it the weirdest thing? I found that our friend, me and Trey's mutual friend, not mutual. It's just Trey's friend because he literally is after it too. And I'm just like, AJ, back off, please. It's like there's a meme going around where it's like it's Markiplier's voiceover, and it's just like, am I nervous? Am I nervous? No, I'm fine. And then he grabs his ass, and it's just like, I'm not fine. That. It's how.
Yeah. Everyone's after Trey though. Why?
I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. I'm just like, I don't fucking know. It's in real life too. It's not just on here. I swear.
What's your favorite thing about Trey?
I can't say that on stream.
Besides that, then.
His loving personality.
What's your
Tone it
favorite
down.
PG-13 thing about Trey?
His loving personality, and he has a great dad bod. Don't get yourself a fuckboy, ladies. Get yourself a dad bod.
I already have myself a dad bod.
Okay, then
Right.
get yourself a Toarn.
Then go gently go fuck yourself.
Hey, Gilly's over here like, I'm gonna go fucking curl for a little bit.
Dude, I had a day's worth of workout, so I'm good. But you know what?
Yeah, but that's actually
if I
your
hear one more thing
profession,
about
though.
dad bod, I had to hear one. It's true.
Like,
But what? Why are you
I
alright
have
there?
to talk about this.
Oh.
I have actually not stayed up, but I've like been looking on Twitter a lot for Tim and his baby.
oh yeah, Tim's babies happened.
Tim on
Gorgeous.
Tim the Tap Man?
Tim the Tap Man.
Yes.
Okay.
And he is gorgeous. The
Yep.
name's Brewer?
Yep.
The baby or Tim?
I mean, let's be honest. Tim has such a unique style to
Tim,
him.
yeah.
Brew
Tim-
the tap man.
Brew the
Tim
Tap Man.
No,
Or
but
tat lad or
seriously.
Oh, the Tap Lad.
Timothy.
To the Tatmobile.
Tap 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 tap. Tap Man.
Oh.
Oh man.
It's a tattletale. Oh.
Oh man. We need.
Oh, does that hurt or does it hurt?
Get him
I
off the
need-
stage.
I need-
Get him out of here. Go.
I need to get
out.
I need to get a goddamn like claptrap. Not claptrap.
No,
Well, I have claptrap because I have the.
You need a
I need
boob
a.
trap.
Clap track.
Can't be
Track,
supporting
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
I can totally support that one. Like, it is. That is brilliant level right there.
The theme is dad, so it was dad appropriate. Please.
You know, as someone who makes puns and dad jokes pretty much only, that's great. Why does chat?
Why do you have the clap, Dev? How'd that
I
happen?
don't have the clap.
You're supposed to rap it, man. What are you doing?
I don't have the clap. Why did chat say these? Why does chat do these things? What did I do?
What,
Dev
ask
has
you
a
for
clap.
better content?
Oh, come on. Hey, listen here, motherfucker.
They just
am-
want you the best of you. That's all. That's all they ask.
I am the best of me.
What you
Really
gonna
now?
get?
Just with a slight infection in his nether
I
region.
have.
Slight?
Okay. Right, again, this is what I meant.
This is what I meant by claptrap. Because, you know, I have effects now because I can do whatever I want.
Actually, that brings up a funny story. I was playing games Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday night. Me
I was
and
playing games on Tuesday night. Everyone listen up because it's really interesting.
Oh,
All right.
man. See, Dev,
That
it's
oughta
not
be-
just us that give you shit. Even the guests do it.
that's shut
It's
up.
just great content. They recognize how good a content it is to rag you.
Shut the fuck up,
Content.
Toarn. You
Content.
goddamn
Comes in the stream for
neon
content.
light out there. Anyways, so me and Queen Babyface and someone from her community, Cammy, we're all playing some Apex.
They're playing some Apex.
I was waiting for that. And we just started doing voices and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, I fucking have like an entire goddamn like audio voice changer on here, not just the
Audio
voices I make.
voice changer.
And so for for the last 5 minutes of a round, as we're running around, getting into fights, I didn't have the time to turn off Claptrap.
So I'm making calls like this. Over the rock! It's over the rock! Over there! Over there! Look out! I'm being attacked from, behind that, building over there. Whatever.
Oh, say
That's a Borderlands reference. I
say
just
no.
got that.
No. Please say wall fortified.
Wall fortified?
No, you have to say it like the April Fool's Siege map.
Wall fortified.
That's literally how it sounds. Have you played it?
No.
No.
This is Claptrap voice. This is Borderlands. I'm a robot.
That's how all of the operators sound. Well, the ones that have that's in that map.
What do you use for a voice changer, by the way, Gilly? Is it an app or is it something else?
It's an installed program called Voice Mod.
Oh, okay. Voice man. Okay, I've heard of that one.
The way it works is that every day you get different, unless you buy the premium, every day you get different set of voices, and I'm cool with it.
That's cool. No, I haven't actually played Siege in a while, Alex.
I know.
It's because I'm locked out of my Ubisoft account.
I know.
Still.
Really? They didn't
Me and
even...
Toarn. Well, yeah, I emailed him. I messaged him on Twitter.
Are you
I've
toxic.
You have to call them. I found that out because I did. Apparently, if you call them, they'll like get rid of your stuff like that day, like in like 10 seconds. But because you have to do it during like their business hours, I always forget during the day and only remember times like now when they're not open. But apparently, if you call, they're really quick.
Okay. Well,
They have, like, normal business
I
hours.
work during normal business hours.
Yeah, like most of us do. So
Did they work during the weekends?
I actually haven't looked up the hours. So
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
I don't know for
because
sure.
I would like to play like Uno. I would like to play Division 2 maybe, but I want to keep my Ubisoft account, and I can't because I don't have my account right now, and it pisses me off. I have so much stuff on there, and it makes me upset. Like, I can't play my fucking games I paid $60+ for.
I'll be right
Fuck.
back.
What else do you have? I swear to God, if you say For Honor, I'm going to be very
Oh
upset.
no, I'm just Siege.
Trey has For Honor and he loves it.
Fuck For Honor. Just makes no sense, that game. I swear to
Yeah, honestly, I just did the demo and I slammed my mouse into the fucking desk.
I never
Just shake.
played that.
God. Just shaking my halberd like a fucking...
Your face
Made
froze
no
for me at
sense.
the perfect point where you're like. But no, I've never played For Honor. It looked like a game that when I would have had the chance to get into it, everyone was already really good at, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with that shit.
It's
Division
like
1
rock,
was
paper,
fun.
scissors, almost.
That's what I've heard. It's rock paper lizard Spock. Rock paper.
No, shut the fuck up. Don't.
Rock, paper scissors
don't-
lizard Spock.
Don't.
That
Don't.
is it. What?
I'm mad at you.
What? It's a legit game. Back when a show was actually entertainable.
Entertainable.
Yeah. It's
Is that
entertainable.
even a word?
Nowadays I don't. Yeah, entertainable is a word. Swear it's a word.
It's a meme. Then there's For Honor, which he likes to play. He likes to play more fighting games. I, on the other hand, like to play, Dead by Daylight and Siege and then Overwatch. What?
Entertainable.
I was
Capable
Capable of
joking.
being
Overwatch.
entertained.
Damn, you fucking. What is it? It's not grammar. It's. What is it? Spelling?
No,
Nazi?
it's just no. It's more of a me having to, defend my
Toarn
pride. I
brought
guess.
two appropriately.
He always
It's
brings
very
two
appropriate.
back.
Brought two.
So he won't pass it over to you. I'm sorry.
I don't know whether to be happy or sad that you've picked up on my drinking habits, Dev.
What? You always go to grab two. You always come back with two. At this point, I don't know why you don't come back with four, because you wouldn't have to leave later again.
Because they get cold.
That's
Or they-
fair. That's
they're
fair,
no
that's
longer
fair,
cold, is what I
fair,
mean.
fair.
I was like, they just get colder. What beer is this?
I need like one of those like college fridges we all had way back. Okay, some of us it's not way back in the day, but for me at
mini
least,
fridge?
way back. Yeah, mini fridge. I need a proper mini fridge here that I can just keep. But so
We
donate.
had one.
I've planned on getting one for a while.
Donate to my mini fridge. Support alcoholism.
So support my GoFundMe.
My GoFundMe for my drinking habit. It's it's a mini fridge.
Fun.
Oh, cold beer, and I will write your name on it.
If you support my Patreon, you gonna watch a video of me drinking the beer that you helped support.
If you
I'll
tip, you will
Personally,
see
thank you.
If you tip, you will see a gif of me just chugging every beer that I have.
Shotgun. Every one of
Oh
them.
my god. And if you donate 666, you'll see me fucking taking a shot.
No,
You guys
we
are
can't
just-
technically do that. Well,
Here, man.
on Patreon you can, but you can't do that on Twitch anymore.
Patreon, you can't.
Patreon, you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want, within the legal confines of the law.
Can't
What?
go killing again.
They like Twitch when they changed the shots for tips rule back, was that like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, is it right around the time that Soy almost killed himself? So
Yes, that was an impressive night. But that was, I mean, it was a weird shift because like you had people like Gassy Mexican and Diction who have like Fucked Up Fridays, which was centered around drinking for an entire Friday night. And other people who would, take, drinks for shots, throughout the week. But it just, it felt like a weird shift on Twitch, in my opinion. And I don't know.
There's a lot. I think the changing the categories was a weird shift as well.
Oh,
for
dude,
Twitch.
right?
It's just constant. Yeah, just chatting, and then, well, this is coming specifically from the fitness community and Twitch, which it's a whole nother story. But anyways, it exists, and they made a subcategory of sports and sports and fitness and whatnot. Nobody's on that channel. That channel's dead.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I was about to ask, like, so are there a lot of, because I thought about doing that one time, like streaming my like sad fat ass workouts, and then I realized I would have to do push-ups for that. So are there people that are doing that kind of thing? Because I haven't seen it the few times I've looked for it. So you do that? You actually stream your workouts?
Yeah, I mean, I do it like once a week because I don't have my home gym yet. But once I do have a home gym going on, I'll be streaming it more often. But yeah, there are people out there who actually dedicate their whole time just streaming in their garage gym, for example. But you got people like me who would set up their phone and stream at whatever gym they'd be working out at. So for me, I'll be doing that at the gym I work at.
So to support his proper home gym, donate down below.
No, don't. Wait, that's our channel. You're doing the. What? That's
Don't tell them that. Don't tell.
Well, to be honest with you, just recently I became a homeowner.
Dude, that's
Oh,
awesome.
nice. That's great.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So,
That's
thank you.
crazy.
So I'll be moving out to my new place by the end of the month, and the home gym might be coming sooner than you know it.
That's cool. That's awesome. Like,
What kind of stuff do you do? Just like straight lifting, or do you have like the salmon ladder, American Ninja Warrior stuff kind of going on?
Oh no, I literally just do deadlifts in front of the camera. I keep
Okay.
it simple. I just do my max out deadlifts on front of the camera, which takes me about a solid hour to an hour and a half. And I do other stuff with it. Just staring at the squat rack.
You're not a CrossFitter, are you?
I am completely against CrossFit.
Yes.
It's not. You do CrossFit, stop it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you. Speak. Preach. Oh my word.
Okay, as someone who understands nothing what was just said there. Huh?
CrossFitters are like, I don't
So,
know, the
CrossFitters-
hipsters of working out. That's not even like
Don't insult hipsters like that.
exactly. Yeah, I know. It's not. It's like the Axe body spray of people that work out.
Yeah. So CrossFit is a bastardization of Olympic lifting into endurance training. So a couple of actual athletes and people who are capable of doing these things decided to say, hey, why don't we make weightlifting like a track meet, basically? And basically you're doing high volume or high weight or challenging weight for high endurance, and for that reason it's why it's dangerous. It's like you're telling yourself that you're doing a full-on sprint, and then you got to do another full-on sprint and then safely lift weights as you do the full-on sprint lifting weights. It just makes absolutely no sense. It's all effort. That's what it really is.
So it's exactly what you're told not to do, pretty much.
I
by
mean,
most
they
people.
they do encourage the culture of like, hey, if you like are suffering, puking and writhing on the floor, good.
Yikes.
I thought you were gonna follow that up with like they were supportive of the culture that like you should stop when you reach this level, but
No.
That's what I basically summed it up with. That good. Do it again.
Fuck that. No. That sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But did you die?
Still sounds terrible. Yeah, you know,
So
Blue just
what-
said it in chat. This sounds like fucking high school football.
Dude, high school football at least has structure and has like an end goal. CrossFit is just like, just pure effort. It's like punching a wall hard as you can, and then you're looking forward to the next day. It's just like coordinated weighted flailing.
Coordinated wailing or coordinated
Weighted flailing. Yeah, because in the end, like,
sounds like how a
I mentioned
Magikarp
this before.
would train.
yeah, it's like imagine Magikarp throwing up weight over and over again.
So like Magikarp Jump, my favorite app of all time.
What app is this? Explain yourself.
It's a game where you have to
It's-
train your Magikarp to jump higher.
It's literally called Magikarp Jump, and the entire point of it is you train Magikarp to jump, and
If
you
you put-
compete on how high they can jump.
If you put box between that name, you got it.
Box jump, yes. It's essentially a Magikarp like vertical high jump. Is all it comes down to, and it's
So,
amazing.
yeah.
It's incredibly stupid, but it's amazing.
Sounds like
It's silly. I didn't download it. It's the only Pokemon game I actually didn't download. But
You're missing
that sounds
out,
like the
man.
only Pokemon game I might download.
man, I still play Pokemon Go. I'll be dead honest. Like I still go out and do that shit from time to time. Like
I don't know. Fuck that. I don't even go out.
Fuck that. It's not safe out there.
I
Wait,
mean, what? I mean, I don't know. It's something that I enjoy because it's just like I don't have access to all the other Pokemon generations, so being able to hit up like classic gens in a different way and just be like, hey, I'm nearly done. Because like right now, the only stuff I need for like my Johto or Kento decks is just like Zapdos, the Mews, and the foreign Pokemon.
All right, Dev. So
Excuse me, foreign Pokemon.
Because
What?
there's
So
one in each continent that I've never been to,
So we've talked about this a bit. So I know that you, Dev, never played the original Red and Blue. Did you ever play Fire Red or Leaf Green?
No, again, I only owned one Pokemon game growing up. I didn't
So
have...
you've never had one of the original 3 starters.
I've had the Pikachu Yellow.
I own
Yes.
Pikachu Yellow. I own
'Cause
that
I
now.
was in-
but
I was in Korea and things were weird over there with like Japanese games and Game Boy.
Oh, were you raised in Korea?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
thanks.
um,
But yeah, like I had the Pikachu Yellow, and it was just a whole different world. That's the only version where you have a Pikachu following you in the back.
Yep. Well, up until this new stupid Let's Go stuff.
Yeah.
But
well, no, you forget about Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which also allowed you to have your Pokemon out of the ball.
Well, that was the newer version. I'm talking
Oh, no,
about
no,
like
I know.
when before Game
Original,
Boy
yes.
Color. It was
Yeah.
like it was Game Boy straight
Yeah,
up.
no, that was
and then
the-
you have a
the
little
first
Pikachu
one.
behind you.
That was the first one
Like-
to do it.
Yeah, as a gamer, a little kid, that gave me like I was half mast as a kid about that.
yeah, but once it started like actually being happy that it was around, that was such an ego boost.
Right?
Yes.
It judged you.
Oh my! It hated you so much when you first started. You had to work for that shit.
I
Oh my
learned
God.
judgment at a very early age in that game. Okay,
Through
from my
Pokemon.
parents.
No, like I'll be honest, I got my fucking advance when I was like 5, and then a year or two later, I got Sapphire. That was the first Pokemon game I ever played. It's the first game that I ever put over 100 hours into, as well. But I didn't own any of the other ones, and I've never had the chance to own the other ones because I've just never been able to get them.
There was a green one too with Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
Was that the one of the original 3?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
yeah, it was in Japan. It was red.
In Japan,
and
they had
green.
all 3. No, Japan, they had all 3.
I'm just talking
They were
about the
actually-
first 2. Yeah, they had yellow as well. They didn't have blue.
No, Japan did have blue. Japan had
Japan has everything.
Japan had
anything Pokemon
ver-
wise, they have it.
3 versions, and but only 2 of them got brought to the States. And fun fact, blue version in the States is actually the green version in Japan. But yeah, Japan had all 3.
Okay, you're right. Gen 1.
Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, senpai, yes.
I just had to
Yeah,
look it up, I just wasn't
senpai.
really Sure.
I didn't know it was this kind of stream.
Do not question my Generation 1 Pokemon knowledge.
Why do I say that when I started off with
You're 1,000
Yeah, I was
years
gonna
too
say
early.
during the pre-show, what the fuck,
Yeah.
Alex?
I don't know why.
What'd you expect?
I
1
have
year
no
is
clue.
1,000 year in internet time. God damn it!
Fucking true. Like there are certain times where like time literally fucking flies. Like, oh man, it's only like 9 o'clock. Cool, I'm gonna stream, and then suddenly, oh wow, it's 3 a.m. What the fuck?
Oh god.
So I feel that. So okay, what was then? What's your guys' favorite Pokemon then?
Gilly, you go first. First
Why
one.
you do that? Why you do that? Arcanine.
Ooh, nice.
Good pick, Alex.
I'll ride the shit out of that.
I don't fucking know.
How it got weird. How it got weird.
You had to pick one.
I guess Bulbasaur.
What?
I
the
don't know
fuck?
why.
Like
Bulbasaur is fine.
because the Bulbasaur gang. Say something.
What?
Well, that's Squirtle
Because
Gang. You're thinking of Squirtle
no.
Gang.
No,
Squirtle
yeah,
Squad.
it's Squirtle Gang. I know that
Oh,
one,
Squirtle?
but I
Oh.
didn't know that there was a Bulbasaur Gang. What?
There's not.
Bulbasaur?
Hold on, I did not just initiate myself, I swear to God.
Toarn.
So despite the fact that I am very much about Gen 1, my favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir. I was all over the Ralt shit back in the day. It was awesome. She wrecks everything.
Fair.
She is a god.
I still don't quite know what my favorite's gonna be. I mean, I have no clue.
It's ugly.
Can we have first generation, please? Okay, thanks.
Hey, fuck you. Totodile is fucking fantastic.
You're not wrong, but
And adorable.
stick to the subject.
I
He
just meant
is-
in
he-
general.
he-
I meant in general.
He is Totodile is awesome, but he still loses to Cyndaquil every time. Like he's so much better.
Are you talking about an actual fight?
No, I'm just talking about in like how awesome they are. Obviously, water type beats fire. Like that's basic
I
elementary.
was gonna say, all right, but no,
But it should.
because Feraligatr could eat and doesn't care. What'll Typhlosion do?
Yes, because that's what I look for in my pets. Ones that can eat me. That I'm worried every time I go to sleep because I may be their midnight snack. That's what I look for. that is what's appealing.
That makes me sleep well.
I mean, it's a good protector right there.
Except you're talking about it eating you.
No, I was
That's
saying
not-
eat you.
That's not good
me.
protection.
Not me. I'm saying eat you. Like,
You think I'm coming for you in the middle of the night?
you never know. That's why you have a Feraligatr.
So you lied to your alligator that it's gonna be expecting something that may never come, and hoping that it won't eat you.
No, protect me is what I'm trying to say.
I believe that. I believe it. Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's just like one. Totodile is one of the most adorable fucking Pokemon on the planet. I don't care what anyone else says.
I don't know about that, honey. I don't know.
I don't know. Once it's hungry, you don't feed it. It's gonna be pretty pissed off.
And I really feel like there are others that are like, if you're going for cuteness, like Totodile's not quite there.
Okay,
Almost
from
there.
the show, how dare you?
From the show.
Shit.
From the show, like Wobbuffet is the most adorable one. Like that guy's
yeah.
fucking adorable.
No, dude,
Oh, yeah.
Totodile is fucking adorable because he's just every time he's just the happiest motherfucker, ready to go. You know, flailing his feet as he's like, "All right, what are we gonna do today?"
Yeah, but that's
ready."
forced happiness.
Is he forced?
Wobbuffet
I
is
think
blissfulness.
Wobbuffet
Wobbuffet is
is-
blissful happiness.
Wobbuffet
He's
is
just happy
ignorance.
because he's just the way he is.
By that definition, we could have like Charizard snork a line of cocaine, and then he's the most adorable Pokemon in the world because he's just super happy to be here. He's
No,
ready to go.
because Charizard has anger issues.
Not when he's on cocaine.
Exactly.
How do you know that? Did you give a Charizard cocaine?
I can't
Haven't
say
you?
that on stream.
Have you not? Cubone is the cutest. Fight me. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree on that too. Cubone is really nice. And it has a nice
Yeah.
name too.
Yep,
It's a
Cubone's
bird.
Did you guys see the new trailer that dropped? The casting of the Pokemon movie, Pikachu Detective.
What about the Detective Pikachu?
Detective Pikachu?
They dropped it and they showed pretty much like a close up of all the models of the Pokemon, the realistic looks
Oh
they have.
wow.
It's cool as fuck.
Is there a
Um,
Cubone? I'm assuming that's
Yes,
what
there's a
Brothers
Cubone in there.
Ooh.
There, all the Pokemon we've talked about, I think, besides Gardevoir and Totodile, are in that.
Apparently the original voice they were looking for Pikachu was actually
Danny DeVito.
Yep,
But
that's
Yeah.
who they
he just
wanted.
didn't know what the fuck Pikachu was and what Pokemon was, so he's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, and
And
then Ryan
also-
Reynolds is a great second choice. And apparently,
Yeah, I'm-
Ryan Gosling was in the running too.
Well, they were trying to look for a Professor Oaks, and sadly, it was Robin Williams as the first choice.
Oh, that's hard.
I know.
He
Right in
would have
the
been
feels, guys.
perfect.
Oh yeah, he would have been great, Professor Oak. Fucking Ash's mom as he was gone. Great. Go find Pokemons. Don't worry, I'll take care of your mom.
Hello. I wish I could do it.
I never had a professor like me.
Need my flubber.
But I'm okay with Deadpool Pikachu. I'm
Dude,
perfectly
right?
happy with that.
Detective
Yeah.
Deadpool. It's pretty much what it is with the way he advertises for it too, with all the fourth wall breaking. So
It's arguably the first live action remake of an anime or like spin off of an anime that I'm happy about. Like every other anime live action that's been made just doesn't work. But this because of the
Oh.
route they've gone with it.
Batman Ninja.
Hey, Gilly,
69.
thanks for 69 months.
Ah, damn it, Toarn.
I didn't do
Thank
it.
you.
It wasn't me. That was
the way
Gilly.
you said it. The way you said it. I knew exactly.
Why do you sound disappointed? You son of a
I'm
bitch?
not. That's the problem.
I responded in the way that I knew he wanted to. He gave us that amount for a reason. So I responded. I acknowledged it as I should have. Am I wrong, Gilly? Was I wrong, Gilly? Should I have not acknowledged the 69?
No, that's not what I meant. I was.
No, I'm
Joke, Toarn!
God,
Drink your goddamn beer.
Enjoy 69.
You always gotta acknowledge a 69 unless there's a period.
Can you imagine having like a dick and or pussy in your face and not acknowledging it? Like, yeah, this just isn't happening. You always have to acknowledge the 69.
I
Just
would
leave that
say
there.
as long as there's consent, Toarn.
Well, even if there's not consent, you have to acknowledge that it's there and do something about it. But like, even if it's run away. But
Breathe at it.
hyperventilate.
Surprise, that's their kink. When you breathe at it.
I like when you quiver at it.
Oh God, no! Oh my word!
Alrighty then. So
what?
I found the story for today for our wacky news story, and I wasn't happy because what it involved. Doctor discovers 4 bees in woman's left eye living off her tears. Fuck.
Do they pay rent?
I would fucking hope so. Fuck this shit. On every goddamn level. Will you stop, Alex? I swear to fucking Christ.
She gotta cry that honey.
As someone who is grossed out a little bit by eyes, like what the fuck Alex is doing right now, will you stop? And is personally afraid of bees. It's why if I go blind, I will never be able to do contacts. I really hate bees. And this combines both of those.
So what kind of bees is it? Does it say? Because like, there's a big difference between a sweat bee and a freaking wood bee.
4 bees, teddy bees. Shh, where is it? They're known as
between...
sweat bees.
Okay, so a sweat bee. Sweat bees are actually pretty small for those that don't know. So I can see that like hiding underneath your eyelid or something like that.
It's still so wrong. There's a video that I haven't even watched, and I'm not gonna watch.
And I could be wrong, but I don't think sweat bees really sting. I think they mostly bite whenever they mess with you.
Again, they're bees.
Actually, I see it now on the stream. It says, however, they rarely sting. Yeah. So sweat.
Well, it mentioned that they're glad that she didn't rub her eye because she thought it was a broken contact that would damage her eye. But if she were to rub her eye, vigorously, they would have stung her from the inside out and blind her, and she would have lost her eye because of the venom and the toxins. Her eye would have literally rotted from the inside out. Yeah, imagine that. Dorky.
Dev, I work at an eye doctor's office. It's not fun.
Oh, really? That's actually cool. So fun fact, she wouldn't, if they did sting her, she wouldn't have felt it because you have no pain receptors in your eye. Whenever you have something in your eye and it
somehow
hurts,
makes it worse. That somehow makes it worse.
You don't realize your eye is rotting, but it is.
Hey, Gilly, I don't know if you know, if you're aware, but there's a half-naked man in your...
Ignore the half-naked man.
But anyway, yeah, you have no pain receptors in your... Whenever something hurts, it's actually your eyelids. Because, like, if you keep your eye open, it won't hurt. But as soon as you close your eye, it starts to hurt. It's because it's in your eyelid and not actually on your eye itself. So...
Oh, well,
she would... Well, again, I only know that because I had surgery. Because they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna cut your eye open," and I was like, "Cool. When are you gonna put me to sleep?" "We're not." And I was like, "It ain't gonna hurt." They're like, "Yeah, you actually won't feel anything. Just don't close your eye." I was like, "Fuck you." But yeah. So fun fact: her eye would have been rotting from the inside out, and she would have had no idea.
That is why you always get a checkup every year, because if
When she
not,
loses her vision, she would have noticed.
yeah, at that point it's too late.
detail.
Still, I just, it's two of the things I dislike. Put into one close quarter combat situation, and I hate it.
How long?
Between the bees and the eye?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it, and it.
How long were they in her eye? Like, how long can they survive in that situation?
Probably too long. They lived off her.
Well, they lived off her tears, but I imagine like oxygen and things like that would be.
Oh
hard to
my
get,
god!
right?
Well, I think oxygen would be fine in there. It doesn't give us a time. It doesn't give us how long they were in there, but
I didn't realize tears were so nutritional. I thought they were just like salt.
well,
No,
that's the thing.
no,
They would have a lot of electrolytes in it. Salted water, like
Yeah, but like from time to time, we need calories.
Well, there's
And I imagine
probably
bees do
a little
too.
bit of sugar too. There's probably
Yeah.
a little sugar in your tears too. But you gotta understand that whenever you sleep, bugs will crawl into their favorite hole. It depends how you sleep too. Ever heard of pinworms?
Nah, man, you just gotta plug up every single hole, and then you're good.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying,
Just
like,
fucking cork it. That's fine.
And I
there's
mean
stories about
every-
ears, about nose.
that is one of my
Probably
biggest
ch-
fear is having something in my goddamn ear.
You do realize that your eyes are still considered holes, right?
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
that video of the person that had like a
Yeah,
wasp in
I
their ear?
didn't want to talk
Ooh,
about.
the
Let's
roach?
not.
Oh,
There's the
man.
one with the roach, and there's a lady who had a roach in her ear, and like they tried to pull it out, and it like pulled out, and it crawled all over the doctor, and I was just
Why
like,
did I choose this story?
okay, Dev, you've got little
You
little
wanted this.
little bugs that lay on your eyelashes.
When I was in Africa, they told us not to go swimming in the local rivers because there were fish that would swim up your urethra and like just
I
latch
remember
on in
hearing
there.
about those.
Mhm. Yeah, the fishes that could swim up to you and just ravage you from the inside out.
Yep.
That was
There's
on
all
1,000
sorts
Ways
of
to Die.
crazy shit out there.
Yeah,
don't-
by the
I don't
time you
think
get
you-
to the hospital, it's too late.
I don't think you die from that.
You died from it.
No, you
Somehow.
do die from it, and that's how Thanos will die from man.
I just
He'll crawl through his
if
urethra.
just a snap can do that to people.
Doctor,
can you
what did he die
imagine?
from? I'm afraid he's suffering from anchovy of the dick.
Blue, why would you say that?
A spider. I've seen those too.
What? How does olive oil stop a spider? Like,
It probably fucking, I don't know. It probably forces it out. I don't know. Why is nature got to be like this, man? Why is nature so scary?
Also the whole
So
thing
that-
where like
Why is nature so scary?
the thing where you like sleep, if like you sleep with your mouth open and like spiders crawl in, they won't, by the way. Like there has been like people who tested it and they won't crawl into your mouth because it's too much noise.
who the hell could do that? Like, they get put in a tank full of spiders, and someone's like, "Yeah, just go to sleep."
Oh, this lady who loves spiders. She literally laid on the bed and opened her mouth. And all of them were just like all around her. And none of them got near her mouth.
Maybe it's just her.
Dev, the way you are now is the way I feel about snakes. So I completely understand. But
See,
I still
don't
touch
have
my
a
eyes.
fear of bugs. I have a fear of things entering my body without my
Consent.
So Dev has a fear of rape, is what it comes down to.
As long as the bug consents.
Like, I don't want.
He's gonna tap on his shoulder and just be like, "Do you mind if I
crawl into your fucking ear
know-
for a second?" Yeah, I
You
do.
know what, Roach? You know what, Roach? I'm glad you asked.
Glad you asked. No, I will not allow you to do that. But
I
it's
really
just-
appreciate the respect that you're showing in our relationship right now.
I don't.
smacks, kills it"?
It's one of my biggest fears because I don't want to end up in one of those videos and be like, yeah, so this happened to me, as they pull a fucking goddamn like thing out of my ear. Like it's not right. It's not okay.
Things get stuck.
Yeah, but it just shouldn't.
Oh, have you heard of the stories where it's like they've had weird objects coming in their
Out of
body?
the butt? Yeah,
No!
out of the butt.
What
Out of
the
the
fuck?
butt?
I can
The
just
fuck?
sense that this guy's an ass man.
No,
I
I'm
can
not.
just guess.
I'm not actually. I'm all about the gifted top side, but I appreciate effort though from the bottom.
Appreciate it.
Okay, actually, to break the story, my brother had a funny ass fucking thing he said. So, we were talking about the fact that he's currently going to the gym to like change his body weight. I'm really proud of him. I'm really proud of him. We were making joke because I was like, so if this, I was joking about like if like this way is width, what's this way? And he's like, that's thick. And the front side's, if you have more on the front, that's more T's, and the back side's more C's. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, dude, that really works because tits are T's. So he made the thick with more T's in the front for tits without realizing it. That's what
So
fucking
what is
teenagers do.
So what is the C's for? Shits?
C is for, I don't know, your like backside ass.
Cooter?
I don't know.
It's the little shape of your ass, by the way, from the side view.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I see. I
So-
see.
So legit. Hold on. Hold on.
Legit. Here we go. Documentation here.
Do I have like mod rights? Can I mute Dev after that? Is that a thing?
You have no power over the stream.
So legit. C.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a C.
I see.
I see the C.
I need a refill. Give me
Fair.
Give me a moment.
But no, it was funny as fuck because it was just like we were just hanging out in the fucking kitchen, you know, talking about how he. I'm proud of him because he's going to the gym and stuff, which wish I fucking had time to go do. But I'm proud of him. I'm really proud of him. Like, silence is deafening, guys. Thanks.
You're welcome.
We got you, boss. That's what we're here for.
Now we just realize that Gilly Gilly was just the one that made it fun or funny.
Fuck, guys.
I'm just kidding. Fuck. Quit taking it to heart.
I don't know, man. I get shit on whenever I try entertaining. So I'm just gonna be the pretty face from now on. That's
What am I?
The adult.
No. That's a resounding no.
Oh, I got hair in my mouth.
Again, proving the point. But no, it's cool to see people you care about really like trying to make an effort to change things to make themselves better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, my boyfriend applauded me when I got up and brushed my teeth this morning.
I just really love when my girlfriend changes because who she normally is, I can't stand her. Like, oh my god.
God. I feel
It's
bad
just
for your
so
girlfriend.
it's just so great to see people that I love change. It's awesome.
His imaginary girlfriend, apparently is doing pretty well then. So.
What are you talking about?
I
He has
actually-
a-
Oh wait, no,
Actually-
you do actually have one now. I'm sorry.
I actually am dating someone.
I forgot.
Oh.
I honestly forgot. I will be dead honest.
Oh, I
We
didn't know. I
talked-
just thought you had two
We
girlfriends.
just talked about that like 2 days ago.
Yep.
And my brain went like, huh?
It
What?
is too soon in the relationship to introduce her to all of this, but yeah.
Aw, I
Yes.
introduced Trey in the first fucking day.
This is true. And then
Well,
she
he needs to-
immediately regret that.
Hey. I was just like, hey. You wanna
She
meet some
immediately
fucked up
realized
people?
her mistake. You want to meet these people? Hey, Trey.
Immediately seduces him.
It was some straight up kawaii shit out of the rest of our friend group. It was just immediate.
That was the weirdest shit. That was the weirdest shit. It was like so uncomfortable just for me. He's fine. He gets all the attention and the love, and I'm just sitting here like, all right.
Yeah, but
Right.
you're the one that actually gets to be with him. Like, doesn't that? Well, you know what I mean? Like,
The others don't care.
Yeah.
Like-
they have no mercy.
the others may flirt with him all the time, take him home. So I mean,
The problem is, I played Dead by Daylight with the group of people who hit on Trey the entire time, and it gets weird as fuck sometimes.
oh my god, that Blue, what the fuck?
Point proven.
And he's not even here. Oh
I-
my god.
I need to meet this guy because apparently he's amazing.
He'll be here in an hour. So
But no, it's fucking hilarious. So.
Frankie, it sounds like we need to tag team this Trey guy, whoever he is.
no. I already have to deal with his actual friends, and now I have to deal with all of y'all. Oh my god.
Oh, that's hilarious. We like to keep it casual.
I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna make some room on here. How about this? How I take my dog's bed, and y'all can just all lay on the bed with him. How about that?
No, Frankie, I'm still yours. It's just physical. We're just gonna use him for his body. It's fine.
Ah!
Ah! Hilarious. the discomfort that I see going through the eyes of Alex.
I'm on fire because I'm hot and I'm mad and I'm like irritated and I'm just. I need to cool down.
Does he have a Twitch? Can I like look this
No!
guy up?
Yes, he does have a Twitch, but he
Alright,
does.
what-
He hardly ever streams.
Does he have any videos?
He has a couple mods. He mostly plays. Here, I think.
Yeah, put it in chat.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and do that.
What the fuck is this shit? Are we advertising other people's? What the fuck?
Sure, why not?
What the fuck?
I need to decide if he's my type, Dev.
Ah!
Just send it to him on Discord.
Hold
Goddamn
on.
Toarn last week fucking showing off his goddamn fucking Discord name.
And nothing came of it.
Yet. Yet.
Everyone who is in our chat is already like aware of my Discord name.
That's fair.
Mine is maybe Blue, but that's only because
Damn it, Alex.
he's so much better than us.
Come check out my boyfriend. He never streams, so it's okay. No, he literally doesn't. He
Even
doesn't
when you
on
get to
his-
this point in the video, just put the Har Har HQ stream stuff over that.
Oh, he doesn't have any videos.
He's gonna bleep out what I'm gonna say, but it's fine. You know, he doesn't know how to set up the VODs. But, you know, one day he'll get
There's
it right.
me, but I'm gonna leave the freaking Alex part in the video, so that we can do what I just said. I mean, it's not really harming anything right now. No, it's hilarious. Toarn, what have you been streaming lately, though? Exactly. Glad I asked.
I'm sorry that I've been busy, you know,
I
putting
know,
things in space.
I'm making a joke.
Like, the fact that I'm even here is probably like a crime against the American aerospace industry. That sounded really bad. I'm not that important, but I'm trying to become important, and so work has been taking priority lately. That being said, I promised on Depop yesterday that this week I will be streaming whatchamacallit, Kingdom Hearts 3, because I still haven't finished it, as sad as that is. I haven't had time for it.
Fair.
My capture card should be getting here in the next day or two, and when it does, I'll be streaming that. So look forward to that, people.
I've been streaming with Gilly a lot on the weekends.
Oh, really? What have you guys been playing?
We've been playing the Sea of Thieves.
Oh, Gilly's another Sea of Thieves guy.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
He's been.
What do you? Is that what you normally stream, other than like?
Working out, Sea of Thieves, a lot of that mostly, and Apex Legends or Apex Failures, really.
Failures?
Is
Should I try to join?
Is that what you title your stream? Just like.
That just seems like something I just fit right in.
Apex, not so legend, you know, all that stuff.
Not as Apex as we would think.
Not yeah, basically.
I didn't stream a huge chunk of it. It was like 2 minutes, and I solved it right after. And we didn't lose anything because I went right back to it, to where we had, you know, that incident happened. Okay.
And for some reason, my game is broken too.
2 minutes is 120 seconds, Dev. That's a lot of seconds.
So what? I fixed it. It's fine.
It's like 3 figures.
It's fine. But no, like what your Apex is broken is what you were saying? Gilly? What game did you say was broken? Gilly?
Whoa, what's up? Sorry.
What game did you say was broken there?
Oh, Apex. Apex Legends. So like what happens is that every time I
BRB.
play a game and then I come back in the lobby, I have to, for some reason, it thinks I'm in a party for some reason. So when I start matchmaking again, it's like, party's not ready. That doesn't exist. So I have to turn off my game and then turn to like close the game and put it back up over and over again every time I'm done with a match. So it's really dumb.
That's weird. I feel
very
like it's been
weird.
bugging out like crazy. Like during Tuesday's stream for me, when me and Babyface were playing, we ended up in 2 games where the world was slowed down. Like it was slowed down by like 50%. I'd
Yeah,
say.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I've encountered that too. That was weird.
So weird, but it was hilarious. But I've never seen that before, and it was just like the amount of time it takes to drop and do things was insane. And I feel like the bugs are just getting. At least I'll say this: the bugs are entertaining, in their own way. But I feel like there's more bugs in it than there was when it launched.
Oh yeah,
Apex.
there are definitely more bugs. I definitely agree with that because before this all happened, my game was just fine, and then it's just crashing all.
It's weird. Like you'd think that it would be reducing the amount of bugs, but it's just like it's consistently getting worse in some ways. Have you played Apex yet, Alex?
Nope. I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to download it because I just wanted to know what it was like.
I
It's
suggested
just Overwatch Battle Royale.
pretty much. That's a good way of putting it. It's the Overwatch Battle Royale is the best way to put it. 'Cause
but it's so hard because I played pub and Overwatch, and I'm just like, I played pub when it first started.
No, you and me used to rock the shit out of pub. Still, one of my best clips is you cartwheeling that fucking goddamn buggy.
I remember that. That was the fucking funniest shit.
Me and my friend were just driving our buggy straight along, and I look back because I'm on the back seat. So I was looking forward, and I look back and I see Alex, someone else. I think it was Steven with you, and you guys are driving. All of a sudden, your buggy stops and then jumps next to us, and it's doing this through the air.
I love that clip. It
was
so
dumb. That game was one of the most broken fucking things I've played.
And I loved it.
That's
It
what
was
I love
so
about
good.
it.
Yeah.
It was so great. and then there was the fucking hacker issue, and that just killed it for me. Like,
Oh yeah,
a
that's around the time I stopped playing. And then they added the new map, and I tried so hard to get into that map, but it never was the same. Because the fog was the fucking shit, and you screamed like a little bitch every time we played the fog map.
I love the fog map though, and I've won the fog map multiple times. If it wasn't for me, you guys
fucking
wouldn't
best.
have those victories, those chicken dinners.
I accidentally ran over
Damn.
people because of the fact that the fog was just so like dense, and I couldn't see people like on the ground, and I just run them over. I'm like, huh, that's a kill.
there was
Alright.
one game. It was me, Alex, and a couple other people, and we had literally raced across the map. Slowly, one by one, we were getting picked off through the fog, and it was
That
like
was the scariest shit ever.
It was like a fucking horror film because like it started out all right. We got a couple kills. We move around, and all of a sudden, one of our friends gets picked off. We get across the bridge because it decides to end military, which sucked because we were on the opposite side of the end of the map in the fog. So we have to travel across the map through the fog, so we can't see shit. Suddenly we get to the bridge, and then we lose Alex at the bridge. And I revive our other friends through like this really clutch situation that I shouldn't have won. We get across the bridge, we get over there, I lose him, and it's just me in the grass seeing 3 teams fight it out, the last 3 teams. And me just be like,
I
occasionally
remember.
pop up, scope one of them, take it out, and lay back down. Because I had silenced everything. So I was just like, I'm not going to fucking make noise. I'm just going to take people out when the clean shot shows up and then vanish. So eventually they start throwing smokes at me because they have a general idea where I am, but they don't know where I am. So like the smokes make it so much worse. And suddenly I see one come over there, shoot him down, shoot the next one down, and everyone's just dead silence all of a sudden because we don't know where the last guy is. He's just somewhere. And we just hear him take a couple shots that's like probably a dead body. And all of a sudden I just turn on him, just like, bye. And we fucking won the round. We didn't deserve to win the round because it was me at the end, but we won.
At least you know. At least you know.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't bad at that game. Like, the Car 98 was my jam, which is the first game I ever started actually enjoying snipers. Because I was trash at sniping with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll admit that. That's why I don't play any snipers besides Hanzo on Overwatch. I can't. And Hanzo doesn't really come off as a sniper to me. It's bow and arrow. It's different.
Yeah, because you can't do Widow.
I can't.
You can't do Ana.
Look at that shit.
You can't do.
I can play Ash.
The
but
big
shit, it's a
hitbox for Anna.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I also have a tendency just to like, because I'm used to everyone else whose shots go through everyone. And all of a sudden I play Ana and I'm just like, haha, enemy. And then someone walks in front of me. I'm like, I'm just shooting my friends. Stop. You're blocking me.
I remember when
everything.
I actually shot you in pub. That shit was funny. Then we just
I've
started
been betrayed by
shooting.
every friend in that goddamn game at one point or another. For no reason. Ever. I'm the most teammatey teammate and I just get betrayed. All the time.
The teammate.
Teammatey
Yeah, that's actually
teammate.
true,
That's I'm coining it.
He plays a hard team game in Sea of Thieves, I'll tell you that.
Dude, we've been doing this Sunday was just a bad day for us though.
Oh yeah, I mean you always get those. You always do.
I remember one of the worst Sea of Thieves streams I had. We just had the rut luck. It was just nothing was going right. But I just saw this sloop spawn in. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna end this on a high. We had a bunch of supplies. We pretty much had no treasure, so we had already turned it in. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this guy all of our supplies. Me and Frankie unloaded the boat, gave him all the supplies, and was like, you know what? You are set. Enjoy. There's a doggo on stream. There's a doggo on stream. But no, it was like Run of Luck stream, Sea of Thieves streams just seem to happen at least once a month. It's just a bad one. God damn it, Alex.
She's so cute.
How old is your pup?
4 months. 5 months. She's 5 months.
Puppy.
Oh, she's a fucking bitch.
That's what puppies
true.
are, though.
Wow. Wow.
My dad's girlfriend just got a puppy recently,
Bitch.
too. Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Just got a bitch too. Oh.
Sorry, jumped the gun there.
It's an easy joke, so I don't blame you. But no, it's that dog is pretty good. It's a good dog. Like, I don't know, pups are just so fucking energetic, though. Like, she is all over the fucking place sometimes.
Yeah. That's
It doesn't help that our cat is also super energetic. So like when those two start, going off of their energies, like my oldest dog, Ziggs, he's just like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm breaking it up. You
Nope. You try to make her sniff the camera.
That's not gonna happen.
What a bet.
It's not. The camera's not gonna happen.
Put some peanut butter on the camera.
I'll go get it. She'll
Whoa.
eat it though.
Alrighty
What?
then.
Did I just riled you up, Toarn? What's wrong? I just heard whoa, and he's like, what? You need some cold water there?
That's his fetish.
Peanut butter is my kink.
Or just rub your-
I thought having a dog lick off peanut butter is a kink.
No,
Wow.
just the peanut butter.
Okay. Wow.
You had it at one step and I just had to take it another step further.
Yeah, it's the step off the cliff is the one.
What
that
the
line.
fuck?
Welcome to Har Har, home of Bestiality 101.
Let's not.
Home of the peanut butter, everyone. Sponsored by Skippy. And Petco.
Love you, PETA.
No. That's
This porn has been brought to you by.
no.
It's a growing category.
That's wrong.
It's
You got an
trendy.
orange is the
Give
new
it some
black.
time.
I don't know what that means because I've never watched the show.
Blue.
I thought that was just, I thought that was just like standard. What kind of bestiality is in orange?
Yeah.
Elaborate, Blue.
Exactly what I just said. Literally,
A girl
Peanut
getting
butter.
peanut butter. Oh yeah,
and then dog licks it off.
sick.
And she no longer has dog anymore.
Looks like I'm.
Look-
Man,
Looks
she
like-
really is a
You're watching
sick
the
dog.
show now.
Licks it off what?
Sick bitch.
It's still on Netflix. Looks like
Off of her hand.
So I'm gonna be checking this out real quick.
Oh my god.
She's a dyke. She's like a big dyke.
You think that's gonna stop me?
Alright, guys.
Netflix.
Oh shit, are you okay?
Did you drop your puppy?
No, she's in between my legs, wanting to jump.
Just like the peanut butter.
She.
Stop!
Peanut butter's done. Got any more?
When did I lose
Wow.
it? When did I lose the stream?
A long time ago. You lost it when I arrived. You remember? You lost it as soon as I arrived.
What the fuck? now, see, the biggest thing I sometimes have to think about during this is, when is the moment that Steven is going to be like, you know what? That's the
Maybe
title
we
for the-
should put this on YouTube.
I doubt he's gonna do that.
Really? She's on my desk now.
This just got so dysfunctional.
The fact that you have to clarify where she is, just bad.
Where's peanut butter? Where?
This has become a real nutty stream, guys.
I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but you should not. Just not.
You should not.
I'm trying to kill
Really?
things. I know the way to kill things
on.
is with a bad pun. That's how all great things die. Is with a pun.
Come on.
That's. So,
Where did
what have you guys been outside of streaming?
So,
and
recollect
podcast?
yourself here. We
Yeah,
go.
that's what I'm trying to do at this point. Outside of Twitch stuff and work, what have you guys been up to lately?
You're gonna fall.
To be honest with you, I was just watching movies and shit like that. I finished Searching recently, and that's actually a movie I kind of recommend. if you have-
Is that
if
the
you
one
haven't
with
had
the
to.
dude who loses his daughter?
Yes, John
Okay.
John Cho,
Yes.
the new Spike.
Yeah, I heard that. He's gonna be the new Spike.
hmm
That's,
For Netflix Cowboy Bebop, so it's been interesting.
I can't wait
Yeah.
for that. I feel like that could be good. Hopefully.
Could be. The movie was pretty good. It never left the computer screen, even though you think it would, but it never does.
It's like the Unfriended ones, right? Like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That one came out last year, and I heard it was pretty good. We didn't get the chance to review it on the show, so.
It's basically a whole movie of where is she?
Oh, I can't. By the way, I can't say that around my dog.
Where is
And
she?
like that, the meme. But like Trey will do it best, and he'll do it really loud, and he'll say that, and she'll fucking bust out and like go super aggressive mode. It's like her kill switch or something.
Where is
It's-
she?
Yeah, literally when he gets home, I'm gonna have him do it because she goes ballistic.
I'm Tatman.
Spider-Man. No, that's not a bad kill switch though. Like, well, no, it is bad given that we live in a very memey culture, and that's a meme.
Yeah, that's how she ended up
and
like
could you imagine
hearing
being
it
out in public and walking around and suddenly
with my dog.
some random
She-
person's talking to their friend like down the street. Where is she? Dog just ears perk up. The fuck?
Yeah, like I was gonna say, it also very much depends on what you mean by kill switch. Is that like does she just start biting nuts and that's what happens, or
No, she just gets really.
what
aggressive.
happens when the
Starts
switch gets
fighting.
thrown off?
Nuts only.
Oh no, that's a certain word that we
Well,
use
it's the only place that she's ever seen the peanut butter. So
called Schwarz.
Butts?
Isn't that German?
Probably.
Let me ask my German heritage.
that's what I'm trying to be like. I've learned very little German throughout my life. Does that
Wait,
sound
Adolf.
familiar?
Adolf,
It
get in here.
was-
Stop.
We need your help.
It's from, what's it called? Kick-Ass 2.
Oh! It's been a while since I watched that.
The German Shepherd
Yeah.
belonging to the Captain America wannabe that dies.
Yes.
Jim Carrey, you mean?
Spoilers!
Yeah, if you haven't seen this movie yet, what the fuck?
You're shit out of luck, because what the fuck's
I
happening?
apologize. I just ruined
I was
a
making a
cinematic masterpiece.
When did that come out? Fucking 2012?
I don't know. Before he was Quicksilver, I guess.
That wasn't Jim Carrey, was it?
Yeah.
No, but the main character was the guy who played Kick-Ass was Quicksilver.
No, the captain dude was Jim Carrey. The dog.
No.
No, well, I'm just saying, like, before
Jim Carrey.
when
That
the
was
movie
not Jim
came out.
Carrey.
The guy
What,
with the
the
dog
captain-
was Jim
the
Carrey.
captain, dog. Yeah, that was Jim Carrey. Jim
No
Carrey
way.
was in Kick-Ass too, and he actually mentioned that he regretted being in there because he didn't realize how violent it was. And all I could say was, "What the fuck? Have you seen the first movie?"
Called Kick-Ass.
Yeah. And his comments on that, I was kind of like, man, did you do any research for the role you got, or
Yeah.
did you just say, yeah, sign the check? Like,
Could be, yeah. Never know.
I feel like that's how some people do it. Like, there's another person from the Kick-Ass franchise. I feel like that's how Nick Cage does it nowadays. Someone offers him a movie, and it's just like, sign the check, I'm in it.
Do I get to be me? Do I get to be by myself? Just playing myself. Nothing serious.
I mean, that's just how he is. Like, well, like that's the thing. Like, he's in so many goddamn movies now. Like, I think I checked it like once. He did like fucking 10 movies in 1 year or some shit.
Well, Nicolas Cage is kind of like Liam Neeson in that, like, every movie they do is either fucking amazing or fucking terrible. Like, there is no in between. They don't have just like okay movies. It's one or the other. You know what I mean?
That's true. And Nick Cage has far less of those in recent years.
Nick Cage does a lot of bad movies. He has a lot of good movies too, but he has a lot of
I
bad
feel like
movies.
they were like
Ghost
year-
Rider, anyone? My God.
It's a good film, but it's not the best. And also
Have
the
you seen the
fact
second one?
Oh god, we don't speak of the second one.
I didn't even know there was a second one. Is
How?
he in it?
Yeah.
yeah, he's still in it. He's still it's a sequel boot. It's sort of a sequel, sort of a reboot. Because it keeps Nick
sequel.
Cage, but it's like a completely different style for the film. Like it's like the first one, but off the fucking rails. Is the best way
And
to
the
put
first
it.
one wasn't?
Not compared to the second one. Second one just made no sense.
I'll put it like this: he pisses fire during it.
Yeah.
I see nothing wrong. I do that after every time I.
It's not normal. Go
That's-
see a
you
doctor.
see a doctor. You need help.
Or a vet, whichever your preference is.
God damn it.
We're still going off of the bestiality shit, aren't we?
Apparently.
Bringing it back.
The
It's
fact.
making a comeback. Just like the word yeet.
I mean, every good stand-up show brings it back to the beginning. You got to like reuse the same jokes.
Is anyone gonna talk about how literally every kids cartoon show is now having a remake of it?
I
Teen
don't
Titans,
wanna. It's.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Wait, Courage?
Well,
Yes.
are they doing the proper Teen Titans or is it Teen Titans Go bullshit?
I thought it was Teen Titans Go.
No, there's talk that they're actually gonna do the continuation of the actual original Teen Titans show.
They're redoing not doing, but continuing Justice League.
Yeah, with the new movie that they're doing.
It's a female Green Lantern.
Yeah,
now.
it's Jessica Cruz. Because it's supposed to be sort of like a continuation from Justice League Unlimited.
Ooh, okay.
Because they have Kevin Conroy, the guy who plays Superman, and Wonder Woman all coming back for their roles. And they have they'll have Jessica Cruz, I think is her name. or I'm thinking of a different hero name, but she's one of like the God, fucking Earth has so many goddamn lanterns. She's like one of 7 human Green Lanterns. And then there's the dude from the Justice League of like year 3000 and some shit. And Mr. Terrific is gonna be in it. So that's who I think is supposed to be in it, at least. I didn't know about Courage the Cowardly Dog though.
Yeah, they're making a remake of that. What else? They're making a remake movie of the Addams Family.
Saw that. Is this how they're gonna make it look?
I don't.
Is
I
that
don't know if
actually
that's
how it's gonna
necessarily a
look?
remake though.
But are they gonna make a second Bug's Life? God damn it!
That's probably never gonna happen at this rate.
Fuck you!
I thought there
You know
was a
what?
Bugs Life
I don't
too.
want them to, because I just feel like they're gonna fuck it up. You know?
Fuck it up! I don't care. I want another one.
No. I mean, if you get people from Finding Dory to do Bugs Life 2, I'll accept it.
Fuck Finding Dory and Cars.
That was a good remake. We waited 13 plus years to watch that fucking second movie.
I
So
don't care. I don't mind it waiting longer. If not, Bugs Life 2 needs to come out now.
I feel like there's a story behind this because you're the first person I've ever met even like brings up a Bug's Life. Not to mention like wanting a sequel. Why is this?
It's a good movie. That's it. You don't like the German caterpillar? Come on. You don't like the socio-economic struggle between the ants and grasshopper and how it relates to real life? Fuck, guy.
Wait, did you just say the socio-economical?
Yeah, no, that's actually a subplot. That's actually the plot. Like,
yes, it is, but it's not that complicated of a like
I
concept.
just don't throw
It's
the
just-
S word out there so lightly. Toarn.
But on the
that's like
Wait,
saying
when
that's like saying the moral dilemma of it's not
what you
like,
cut out.
That's like saying the moral dilemma of Nazism. It's pretty blatant.
I call them a gang. Calm down. But yeah, man, come on, Bugs Life
is great.
deserves a sequel. It's a great, but they did score the lowest in the box office, but the timing was off.
Well, that
What
was
would
their
they-
first film.
What would the story be though? Like they won. The grasshoppers are dead. What are they gonna do?
Well, they're not dead. First off, goddamn.
Only one of them
Just-
died.
Yeah, you got eaten by the
Only
bird,
one.
right?
Yeah, but that means by definition, all of them are dead. I don't know, man. I didn't know that. What would be this fourth? What's the story about Toy Story 4? I don't fucking know. It's about a spoon now.
Bo
Wait,
Peep is
Make
evil.
something up. I don't care.
Make it
what
come
about
back.
the Lego movies? I just
Okay.
made
The Lego movies.
I made Trey watch the first two, the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie.
Those
You
aren't
don't
bad.
talk- What about
They're
How to
not.
Train Your Dragon?
Dude, How
I
to Train Your Dragon
watched-
3 was
I
good.
watched all of them and I could not stop crying for the last one. I swear. It was so bad. It's so good though. It's
Yeah.
so good. Those are the three movies. These are the two movies that I will always want. All three of the How to Train Your Dragon and all three of Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda is gold.
Dude, actually,
All
yeah.
three of them.
Kung Fu Panda is
Oh.
underrated, honestly. Like, DreamWorks gets shit on for doing really bad with their original trilogy. If you think about Shrek, but they made a comeback with Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon. Honestly, like,
Shrek was more forced than The Simpsons, to be honest.
Yes,
it was rough.
Shrek is just went to complete shit. Yeah, I don't understand.
I mean, it's just what happens when you essentially try to. It's essentially what happened with like Despicable Me. Like, you struck gold on the first one.
I actually didn't mind the the second two, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
I thought
I
they
don't
were
like the
pretty
third one. I don't. And
Whatever.
The Minions movie is annoying.
It's all right.
Um,
It's true. It was kind of like a cop-out storyline with having a twin brother, where Steve Carell gets to get paid double to be himself.
yeah. And it just, my opinion, they're running off of the meme-ism that the Minions created. Like, the fact that when I watched Mortal Engines, that I hated it. I talked about this. But the American deities that they had were just Minions statues. Probably from, like, the Universal Studios park.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. Because it takes place
Wow.
in dystopian future. And there's nothing to counterbalance that, so they see these statues of these weird creatures. These are American deities. Minion statues. And it just felt
Solid.
like fucking forced in your face. Hey, remember this? We sort of are part of the same, like, corporation. Universal. I hated it.
I hated it.
I despise the Minions these days.
Well, they have their own movie, don't they?
They're making a sequel to it. And I hate it.
Oh, more than one movie. Never mind.
And then there's going to be a Despicable Me 4 after that. Which is just
Well,
unnecessary.
And aren't there actually? I'm certainly not an expert on religion, but aren't there actually like Native American deities?
Yes, but this takes place again in a dystopian future that we lose a lot of stuff. And they're statues from America. So that's their best guess
Sweet.
as to what happened. And that those were deities.
So shouldn't the American deities be like Robert E. Lee? Because those are the statues that stick around, right?
Those probably got blown up, actually, because almost all American major cities got blown up during that movie. I know too much about this movie, dude, and I hate it.
So I was actually really excited about Mortal Engines. I still haven't seen it because I've heard bad
Don't.
things, but it, like, I love steampunk, and so I was really excited for it. But apparently, it's not worth it.
Got a cool world, but it's got a really boring plot. So, just kind of watch. Like, I'd say rent it if you had to. So, that's how I would put it.
You know they're making a remake of Hellboy?
Oh yeah, that comes out this weekend. I'm seeing that tomorrow.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck? What was wrong with the original?
They just never got around to making the third film, and there's.
I tell you what's wrong with the original. It's not making money anymore.
I mean, yeah, but it's over. You just leave it alone. Don't touch it.
Because they want to make money off of the franchise they own.
Yep.
I'm curious as to what Ugly Dolls is about.
Is that on the movie list? I don't think that's a movie me and Steven are gonna be watching.
No, I think it's a kid's movie.
Fantastic. Those are-
Oh, okay. We watched Bohemian Rhapsody. That shit was good. You know what I'm also looking forward to? Rocket Man. Which is
Is
by
that-
the same creators as Bohemian Rhapsody, only this time it is fuck. Why am
Is it-
I blanking?
Is it about Elton John? I'm assuming?
Yes. And I'm excited.
I'm just.
And not about the Tesla that is on its way to Mars.
Still fantastic.
If you get that reference, we
I
can be
get it.
friends.
that was awesome to see that get launched into space.
Yes.
But no, it's my problem with Bohemian Rhapsody is that I was kind of in awe of the last 20 minutes of that film, even when we reviewed it. And as time has progressed since then, that movie has left less of a, good impact on me since then. Just because, like, the more you look into how much they changed it because the biopic has to be entertaining, so they change a lot of shit. and they changed it to make Freddy not look good, if that makes sense. One of the key details in the movie. Sorry if you haven't seen it and want to see it. Mute for just a moment and then come back to it. They say that Freddy left the Queen band to start his own solo albums, and he was the first to do that in that film. Is what they say. But in actuality, two of the other members had one or two solo albums already. Like, they changed little facts to make Freddie Mercury look worse, if that makes sense. And it's...
What do you mean by they make him look worse? Is this like he didn't go to church every Sunday, or
no? They made it look like they said during that he's gonna do they made a big deal about him going on to do his own solo album, right? Because no one else in the band had done it yet. And they didn't want it to break up the band and all that stuff, but they ended up breaking up the band for a bit. But in actuality, in real life, two of the members had already had solo albums before that even begun.
I feel like, in the music industry, though, that you almost kind of have to expect that if you're in a band, that whoever the lead singer is going to do their own solo thing, because that's just kind of inevitable.
Yeah, but he wasn't but the thing is, he wasn't even the first one to do it in the band. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And in the movie, they make it so he's the first one to do it to make him look worse, so that he has a redemption thing towards the end, right? But this is some people's first interaction with the person Freddie Mercury. You know what I mean? Not just the music of Queen. Because a lot of people from our generation, younger, will listen to Queen, but they don't know, the people behind the music. Because they're not really around anymore. Like, Queen is around the band. They have someone singing in Freddie's place to go on tour and stuff like that, but it's not what it was. You know what I mean? So this is some people's first time being able to really see how the band was, and it I understand dramatizing stuff, but changing certain things to make the person who's actually dead look worse just kind of seems wrong. You know what I mean?
But
I don't think Freddie Mercury comes off in a negative sense from this movie, though.
yeah.
It didn't hurt him.
No, but it's one of those things that is just
yes, they may have over highlighted he's human, but that's almost even a positive thing. You know what I mean?
No, I know that.
Being perfect is not popular nowadays.
Well, no, and I'm not saying that the person has to be perfect. I'm more saying that certain things to make him look worse, just to make him look worse, so his redemption is bigger in a movie, just doesn't always seem right. If that makes sense.
Yo. What are you biting on? Hold on, I'll be right back.
But the fact that they essentially do certain things in it, like him doing that, him ending the band, and not and some of the stuff, I'd have to look at the list again, but they changed very small, some small details that didn't need to be changed, if that makes sense, to make him look worse for the redemption in the end of the film. I don't know, just my personal opinion on it. But again, I still recommend it because the last 20 minutes of that film is fucking fantastic. When they essentially just recreate the Live Aid concert. It's just, if you're a Queen fan, you're gonna love that part. Just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Gilly, did you ever see Bohemian Rhapsody?
I need to.
Need to? Okay. Sure. I mean, it was just really popular on the list too when me and Steven went to go see it. So it was one of those ones that were all right, this has, because I grew up on Queen. every car ride I went on as a kid, Queen's Greatest Hits was in the goddamn CD player. So like that's the music I grew up on. So, oh, it's just it.
Some kids grew up on Queen, other kids grew up on Michael Jackson. They all had to go to therapy.
What?
Therapy.
It's okay, Dev. We're here for you.
I have therapy.
This
I
is
go to
an
therapy for different reasons.
This stream is actually an intervention, Dev. I'm glad you're here, hosting your own stream. I wanted to tell you that we're here for you and here to support you, to disclose whatever happened to you. We're there for you.
I'm fine nowadays. So, you know, I just, you know, in all honesty, like, since we're at that topic for a moment, it's honest. One of the things I do need to actually start doing again is actually seeing a shrink again, just to make sure everything's good. Because
Wow.
Define making sure everything is
well,
good.
because of what I deal with bipolar, there are sometimes where like
Mm.
I genuinely won't notice things going awry up top.
What the fuck did I come back to?
Well, we've switched topics. Sorry. But like for me, it's that a shrink can kind of give me like right now. I know as far as I can tell, I'm not in one of the 2 or 3 different forms of episodes I can deal with. So it keeps me from like it gives me a good baseline reading. So if they notice change in something and I don't, they can let me know. You know what I mean? Like it's another safety net essentially, because if they notice through patterns that like, because with bipolar, there's a lot of cycles that can happen with your depression and your manic episodes. And if they notice those patterns, they can kind of coordinate when the next time those 2 will line up with each other, which is when that's like essentially, you know, code red, shit's gonna hit the fan problems, because that's when with depression you don't have the energy to do some of the bad thoughts, but with manic you have that energy. So during a manic depressed state, you're probably the most danger to yourself because you have impulsive energy and really bad thoughts. So if they can help prevent those moments from happening, that's why I choose to, you know, want to see a shrink. So it's just preventative from me doing something really stupid that I
Fair
don't want
enough.
to do. Not that I'm not like trying to say suicide's stupid. It's a serious issue. It's just I don't want that for myself, because it's just something that a lot of people who deal with what I deal with have happened. So
Sorry.
it's something that I want to avoid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if possible, you know, I want to take precautions to make sure that I'm here in 10 years, if not longer. So it's one of those things.
Yeah, man, you don't want to miss out.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that can happen in 10 years. So
You can have it in a year, man. Remember how many years it is in
exactly.
1,000 years in 1 year in internet.
My last shrink, she thinks that I might be this like my episodes might be every 10 years in between when the manic and the depression line up. So if that holds true, you know, there's plenty of time in between when that happens next, which gives me plenty of time to prepare for it. So I don't know, it's one of those things that I need to just, you know, seeing a shrink just helps prevent shit from happening. So
Okay, I just want to know who's top and who's bottom, Toarn or Frankie?
I'm totally top.
Okay, you called him boss man.
I mean, Frankie just said that he could be Big Spoon. Like,
Just because I'm top doesn't mean he's a strong, independent man. Okay.
It takes
Like-
a strong,
You're not a
independent man to take on
Independent
that.
man, Frankie.
Yeah, a strong, independent man to hold up against that ramen.
I need a tree, not a fucking
Ah. Oh, okay. He's okay with being the little spoon. He's okay with being the teaspoon.
twig. Yes, I already told you this. Like, we're not deciding the positions now. They've been decided a long time ago.
It's okay. It's okay.
Toarn demands no weak foundations.
They were written on stone before their time had come.
Now I may have,
It's
now
ancient
when
text.
I'm on top, I may have to like take a running jump to get up there, but
Oh, fuck.
because the dude's
For
a
those who
fucking
don't know,
command.
Frankie's tall as fuck.
Take him down.
God damn it. Well then, I think there's never gonna be a better end note for that.
No, he's not home yet.
Wait, you're the best end note you can come up with is flying butt.
I mean, for this episode, yeah.
I would agree. That's a great note.
you listen here, motherfucker. So, as per usual, we will start with our special guest, who totally has this image was totally set up, and I didn't copy and paste an image of the Instagram logo over the Twitter logo, and it's totally not visible through that. Gilly, where can people find you?
All right, everyone, follow me on Twitch for some Sea of Thieves adventure with Captain DorkyDev. Yeah. On Gilly_Gilly, and you can find me on Instagram on Gilly_Gilly.ttv on Instagram. And you can also follow me at Gilliam.cpt for personal training stuff and all that good stuff. Bye.
All right, Alex. Do you have anything you want to plug?
I mean, I don't get on it very much. Hopefully soon, but I have a Twitch. Would you like to follow me? And I have a what? Fuck you, Francis. Okay, I have a Twitch, and I swear I'm not that hostile on my Twitch.
Okay.
I mean, give or take, unless Francis is there. I have a Twitter you can follow, and that's about as much as I want to give you for now.
Fair enough. Thank you, Toarn, by the way. Toarn,
No problem, boss.
plug.
Guys, I am everything. Twitter, Twitch, Pornhub. Follow to look forward to the collab between me and Frankie. So yeah.
And I'm your host, DorkyDev, but you already knew that. Make sure you follow us at Har Har HQ over on Twitter. Keeps you up to date with all the podcasts we got. Follow us on YouTube. You can catch all these streams 2 days after they air over here on Twitch. And yeah, thank you. We got 2 other shows throughout the week. Critically Casual on Sundays, movie podcast, Third Player Optional podcast on Wednesdays. Talk about gaming and Overwatch League. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys later.